Do Bobs, Toms, and Nicks get more laughs than chicks? Well, a new study finds that men are funnier than women, but not by much. Researchers at UC San Diego, who don't have anything better to do, asked men and women to write captions for blank New Yorker cartoons, then rated them in a gender-blind test. You know what that is, Bill. Among the findings, males scored about 1/10 of a point higher than females. Men use vulgarity and sexual humor more than women, and also New York cartoons suck. We must discuss this in the
lightning round.
Oh, that was fast. CT, you're a comedian.
Funny? Not funny. Funny?
That's all. That's basically it, right?
I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
There's some funny female comedians, right?
Yeah. There's what that was Joan Rivers. I think Joan Rivers. No, I think Joan Rivers is brilliant. I admire her. Phyllis Diller.
Yeah.
Joan Rivers can't really get considered a woman anymore.
Oh,
She's gotten past that age.
Phyllis Diller.
Phyllis Diller is awesome.
Phyllis Diller, yes, that's a good example.
Why do you think there's so many more male comics than female?
I don't know. I think that's a route that guys are more getting up there and talking about their. I don't know. Good question.
Finish the
I have no idea why.
I have an example.
I think women.
Men feel much more free with like physical comedy,
Right.
making ugly faces, vulgarity, and I think women are just as funny, but they don't show men that as much because they also want to be considered attractive. It's not right, but I think that's why a lot of women are funnier when they're together.
Right. I bet it's a laugh a
And
minute.
if they're hot, the crowd's going.
Let's
hot.
face it,
You're not
stand
listening
up.
to what they're saying.
Well, what you're saying is women who are more attractive tend not to get as many laughs because they're distracted by the looks.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in my audience is thinking, oh, my girlfriend's going to leave to go me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they feel threatened. I don't think they think, oh, I think Carrot Top's going to nail my girlfriend.
Yes. And then you do it.
And then I do it. Yeah.
Screw you, boyfriend.
Bravo.
You fell for it.
Nick, here's the thing. Is it an unfair double standard when it comes to telling jokes that women can't do the same material?
I don't know. And what are we talking about? 1/10 of a point?
Yeah.
Or something? What is that? And did this get stimulus dollars?
Yeah, probably.
I'm hoping it did, because that would mean that it was finally put to good use. And as you were saying, the New Yorker cartoon.
Yes.
If that's funny.
Bill, as a sequential hermaphrodite, which half of you is funnier?
I'm not answering the sequential hermaphrodite things anymore. I'll give a visual to Anna's already eloquent explanation. Let's look at Halloween. What do women dress as? Blank sexy. What do guys dress as? Something stupid. Right. And that right there is the mentality. Guys are not afraid to look dumb. Pretty much like what you said. Like, okay, perfect example. But last Halloween, my girlfriend or boyfriend, don't want to hurt the gay following, went as a sexy rainbow bright. I went as a cyst. That's all you need to know.
Yes, you did.
And by the way, it wasn't a costume.
Yeah. Upside, later that night, you were lanced.
Yes, I was. By my male rainbow bright. Yes.
Another news. In men in high heel news, the New York Times reports a new fashion trend is men in high heels. Yeah, but apparently in L.A., some fellas dress entirely in men's clothing except for the shoes. Says one chap on why he prefers a nice pump, quote, "It's a power thing. You're higher than everyone else. You make more sound. You walk a different way. It makes your legs look better." Yeah. And why do men have to start copying the one thing women do really well?
I'm glad that they are. I'm glad that they're feeling
wrong
our
with you?
pain. I mean, I wouldn't be attracted to a man that did it, but I'm kind of glad that they're embracing the pain. I don't think high heels are that great. I particularly don't like them. If they want to take it on, good for them.
I don't think they'd be broken up if you weren't attracted to them. Am I right?
I don't know.
Do you wear high heels?
No, I
sounds like
have
this
Uggs on. This is not very attractive, but my toes are pink. I don't know if that makes a difference, but yes, I have pink toes.
Wow.
I might have had some pumps on later this evening.
I guarantee it with those feet. You don't want to keep them covered.
No.
Girlfriend, we're getting a petty on Sunday.
I don't think people really are doing this. So when I saw this, I mean, really, this in West Hollywood, no offense again, like you said, no offense.
Yeah.
To the gay following, but there's not guys dressing. I mean, can you imagine a guy in Nebraska going into an Applebee's with pumps and a pair of tight jeans and
if you
shorts?
pay them about $50, they will.
Yeah, maybe.
Nick, I gotta say, I do believe that this can't be real, but it was in the New York Times, so it has to be real.
You know, the New York Times doesn't even have a crossword puzzle, so why are we? You know, it's not a legitimate newspaper.
Yeah, they have a cross-dressing puzzle.
No offense
right,
to.
yeah.
Oh, it broke. You gotta build better props, man.
Our budget's been exposed.
Only I'm allowed to touch it because I'm a prop comic.
I don't have your fancy prop wranglers in Vegas. I got to do this by
I
own
know.
2
I
feet.
got kids in sweatshops building my stuff.
Do you really?
Yeah, totally.
Do you have people building that stuff?
I make most of it myself. You can tell.
Yeah, I can't believe you paid somebody to do that.
I know. I do it myself. Yeah, I think of something and I build it. Sure.
Yeah. We're going to talk about that later
We
in the
are.
show. Last word to you, Bill, about high heels, since you wear
Have them on
actually.
now.
Let me tell you something about the New York Times. This is a true story. I'll keep it quick. A friend of mine did a story for them, who will go nameless, talking about the magic of stoop parties and how that was the biggest trend in Brooklyn going on right now. Parties on your stoop.
Right.
What he did is he called a bunch of his friends, went over to that party, to the stoop party, and manufactured a stoop party. There was no such thing as a stoop party. And after that, stoop parties started happening because the New York Times made a trend rather than reporting on it.
I'm going to do that with give Greg a back rub party. Nice. Yeah, and then I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to talk about it, get some people together for a back rub, and then it's going to be in the New York Times.
As far as our intern Julio is concerned, that's already a very forced trend.
You didn't hear about Julio, did you?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Unfortunate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the 4th one this week.
I know. Services
Unreal.
are actually going to be private.
Thank God they're all
All right,
illegal.
because you can't open that casket. Do you have a comment on the show? Email us. It's redeye@foxnews.com. And to leave a voicemail, my direct line, 212-462-5050. Still to come, the halftime report from Mike Baker, a jerk.
Tonight's halftime report is sponsored by Babes, the slang term for those young women considered by others to be physically attractive or otherwise aesthetically pleasing. Thanks, Babes. Guests on Red Eye stay at the Econo Comfort Suites, located just minutes off exit 23 of the Garden State Parkway, now serving complimentary breakfast.